Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Snack Break. My name is Monique, aka The Eatin'This Bitch, and today we're celebrating the birthday of a real one. Mr. Horatio Magellan Crunch. I think you also know him as the Captain. Yes, so this is the birthday crunch. This is celebrating the 60th birthday of A1 Mr. Captain Crunch. And yes, Horatio Magellan Crunch is his real government name.
What government?
I mean, the government known as the government of the seas, the laws of the seas, the government of who makes the cereal? Quaker Oats, the government of Quaker Oats. Yes. So we are gonna taste this today. I'm really kind of excited because I love Captain Crunch. I know it's known as a cereal that tears up the roof of your mouth and whatnot, but that doesn't happen to me, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. Maybe y'all are just punks. I don't know. So we didn't find this in a supermarket. We actually got this from Amazon. We don't order from Amazon too much, but when we do, we always try to look and see if there's any crazy or fun snacks on there. So this actually came with this very ridiculous hat. I used to wear quite a few bucket hats when I was a kid, so this is kind of fun. It also, on the inside of the hat, says, celebrate 60 years with the Captain. So this is pretty fun. I have too much hair, so this doesn't really lay as nicely as I would like. So I don't know if I'm going to utilize this in my summer beach wardrobe, but I think it's pretty cool. So this is supposedly birthday cake flavored. I'm hoping that it is just the colored pieces that are birthday cake flavored and not the yellow Captain Crunch, normal Captain Crunch color looking pieces. Birthday cake has become a really popular flavor, and I don't know if I should blame Milk Bar for that, but sometimes it can be done really well, like a funfetti cake, and then sometimes it can be really sweet and gross. So I'm kind of hoping that this will be sweet and tasty and not sweet and gross. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so it basically looks like Crunch Berry pieces and regular Captain Crunch pieces. These are a little rounded, but I think they're gonna taste like regular Captain Crunch. Okay, so I already know I don't need any lactate, so we're in the clear for that. I do smell a little bit of a cakey smell, but mostly it just smells sweet. So let's see, do we have a little time? We do. So let me give you some facts before we go into the tasting about Captain Crunch. So a flavorist or flavor chemist named Pamela Lowe created the flavor for Captain Crunch in 1963. So the flavor is supposed to be reminiscent of a dessert that her grandmother, when she would go and visit her grandmother in Derry, New Hampshire, she would make a mixture of butter and sugar and put it over rice. And they would eat that on Sundays for dessert. So very economical, kind of very thrifty, oh, what can I make for a little dessert, something sweet after a Sunday meal or Sunday supper, with stuff that I already have around the house. So that's what the flavor is supposed to be reminiscent of. The actual character of Captain Crunch was created by someone named Alan Burns. I believe he was the same guy who created Mary Tyler Moore and the Munsters. And the very iconic commercials were produced by Jay Ward. Jay Ward was the guy who kind of created or is behind the mastermind behind Rocky and Bullwinkle, Sherman and Peabody. So those old-timey cartoons, if you guys remember those, that's the dude. So let's stop talking and start tasting. Ooh. So actually, let me go back and just taste the yellow ones first. Yeah, those are definitely regular Captain Crunch pieces. You know what? Honestly, they all kind of taste the same, but have that an extra little hint of sweetness in them. It's not bad, but I feel like the group of this is going to be better than like the single taste. Let's see how they taste in milk. I was kind of making that taste all together, but then once I started eating them individually instead of just like popping a bunch in my mouth, the taste sort of kind of dissipates. All right, let's get it popping. Oh yeah, this is definitely better with milk. It's not really a birthday cake flavor though. Like I'm not getting like a sprinkly, funfetti, sweet vanilla-y taste. I will say I love the texture. Usually the little pieces of Captain Crunch or those little square kind of hard pieces, that's what's kind of like ripping up your mouth, I guess, if that happens to you, if you're a punk. Once you put it in the milk and start chewing, these are much lighter. These are lighter and crispier. So I'm not sure how they're going to stand up in the milk, but it definitely makes for a more pleasant eating experience. The amount of crispiness makes it softer too. I feel like whenever I've eaten Crunch Berries, they're very, very hard and very aggressively crunchy. And this is, you're getting a much softer crunch, which honestly I think is a lot more desired. Nowadays, I really only eat cereal as a treat. It is wildly unhealthy for you to be starting your day with this sugary bullshit every day. But as a snack, this is fun. And yes, I'm gonna finish this. Yeah, okay. This birthday cake flavor is sort of a ruse to get you to buy this thing. But really, if you like Captain Crunch, if you like a nice, sweet, silly cereal to have in the middle of the day for a snack or something, or like a midnight treat while you're fucking doom scrolling on your phone, you can't go wrong with this. And also, if you buy it on Amazon, you can get a fun hat. I feel like that alone is worth the effort. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of The Snack Break. I have another cereal-based episode coming up at the end of the week, and a very special little snack bite treat over on my TikTok coming out on Saturday. Not on Saturday, on Friday, in order of the Easter holidays. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. So enjoy some more cereal, and we'll see you in the next one.